welcome to the Morning Update. I'm Erin Ramsey. A London court has ruled Wikileaks founder Julian Assange should not be extradited to the United States to face espionage charges. The decision is based on concerns for the mental health of the 49-year-old. The US government has indicated it will appeal the decision. His fiancée, Stella Morris, has hoped Assange would be coming home today.
Today is not that day. As an unconvicted prisoner, and as long as our children continue to be bereft of their father's love and affection, we cannot celebrate.
An 82-year-old dialysis patient has become the first person in the UK to receive the newly approved Oxford Astra Zenica vaccine. Brian Pinker says he didn't feel a thing.
To my mind, it's the only way of getting back to a better normal life.
Australia has 53 million doses of the vaccine on order. Meantime, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson will address the nation in the coming hours to detail new measures to battle the winter surge in coronavirus cases. Mr Johnson has already foreshadowed a third nationwide lockdown in a bid to prevent the national healthcare system being completely overwhelmed.
Everything that we think is necessary to keep people from spreading the virus. But I think there's, if you look at the numbers, there's no question that we're going to have to take tougher measures.
The UK is recording around 50,000 new cases per day. An emergency bushfire warning remains in place for a blaze north of Perth. Homes at Gingin and Dandaragan are under threat. The fire has been burning since Saturday and a nearby evacuation centre has been set up. And if you're thinking of starting a New Year diet, it's advised not to cut out any major food groups. The CSIRO has created a new free online tool to help people stay on track. Dr. Gilly Hendry says it'll help focus on diet mindset.
It reminds them of what's important to them, what they're passionate about and their values. And we know when people set goals that align with their values, it's much easier to be motivated and to avoid those slumps.
To sport now, and there are reports that the Australian Grand Prix will be postponed until later in the Formula One season due to COVID-19. The Bahrain event scheduled for March will likely take its place. In cricket, the Brisbane Heat proved too strong for Sydney Thunder, taking out the Big Bash match by 5 wickets. And the number of spectators allowed into the SCG for the Pink Test starting on Thursday will be capped at 10,000 per day due to the Sydney COVID outbreak. To entertainment news now, and US TV host and broadcaster Larry King has reportedly been moved out of the ICU in a Los Angeles hospital. The 87-year-old is battling COVID-19. He was hospitalised at least 10 days ago. Lewis Capaldi's debut album has once again been named the most streamed in the UK for the second year running, while Dua Lipa and Harry Styles also made the top 10. And the US taxman is going after the estate of pop star Prince, claiming it's owed more than $40 million in taxes. The IRS alleges his executors undervalued his estate by around 50%. It believes he was worth $162 million US when he died in 2016. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcasts team. We'll see you again for another episode of The Update this afternoon.